All right. Good morning, everyone. It is September 30th, last day of September. Uh, I am heading down to Houston to support Colin on his CCI pinning. So I am in Corsicana right now at this cool coffee shop in Corsicana downtown. I always like to find these hidden gems, trying their breakfast taco. Be kind of excited for that. So, want to just congratulate our event last week. We had a few events going on. We had our We Latino Night, Taco Tuesday. That was a great success. And it was happened to be Anna's birthday as well, Annika too. So just congratulations on everyone bringing food, bringing beverages, and then able to cook and just connect with everyone. And that night, I think they stayed till like 1:30. So help clean. That was the cleanup crew. Cleanup crew stayed till 1:30. So all right. And Lori and Monica had an event in Denton, talking over Tuesdays. I guess Tuesday is the Taco Tuesday. So great event up in Denton. Met a lot of great people. Uh, just a lot of people excited to build a Hispanic real estate community up in that market, and just getting together and just breaking bread or tacos and or guac, breaking guac. Uh, so it was good. So this Friday, we were in Houston and got to celebrate with Josie on her events. So she did a commercial real estate event and had other speakers coming in. We had delegates from the CCIM chapters from Taiwan, China, and also from Japan attend as well. So that was great to connect with a lot of people. Of course, also out of town, we had other EXP commercial folks like Keith Andrews and others come in as well to support. Want to congratulate the Texas Ace team. They made the top 50 team in Texas, and just proud of them. Charlie and Alex started the team together, and it has expanding. And if you want to learn what top teams look like, you know, kind of R&D, rip off and duplicate, see what they're doing on social media, how they're pushing hard, nonstop, door knocking, actually cold calling, door knocking, going around the neighbors. If they have a listing, guess what? Everyone in the neighborhood knows they have a special house on the market. So check that out. Lori has an event October 2nd. It'll be on Zoom, and so you can register for that. She's going to it's going to be a live webinar with a developer agent out in Mexico regarding properties in Riviera Maya. So take a look at that, and she's going to be uh, creating an event where we're actually going to fly down there and look at the projects and stuff like that. So if you're interested about that and you want to go and explore the opportunity of selling properties over globally, contact Lori. Today we have a builder lunch tour. Gracie Morrow and Mark Zeman with Beezer Homes is doing an event, and they've invited us. So we have a We Partners lunch tour and a craft making thing that they're doing. Um, you know, so if you want to interested about that, please register. It might be sold out, but we always have some. So if you want to go to that, please go. Wednesday, Laura Pena has graciously set up a meeting for Meet at the Big Tex for the Texas State Fair. So Wednesday, October 2nd, 11 a.m., meet at Big Tex for a group photo, hang out, and just enjoy your day. If you bring 5 food cans, you get your ticket for just $5. So that's a great value. So, and you get the gift back. So if you're interested, please contact Laura or just look at the flyer and just meet them there. This Friday, we have our leadership meeting, October 4th, 8:30 and 11:30. We have the honor of having James Wong, our upline partner and leader, fly in and support us for that. So I highly recommend, if you're able to come in person, please come in person. We'll be just talking about growth, talk about his vision, what he's doing, preparing ourselves for the 2025 events that we're doing, and just also plugging in and building our community stronger and stronger as we continue to grow. Also, that evening, since we have a lot of people here, we decided to do a karaoke night. So that's a new flyer I just saw. 7 p.m. to midnight, or whenever, if you're out late and you want to stay and hang out at the office, that'll be great. I'm going to try to have three systems going. So I'm going to have one outside for karaoke. I'm going to have one inside downstairs, and I'll have one upstairs because we have different languages. We might have the Asian languages going. Might have the Latino, Spanish speaking ones, and then of course the English. So if you're a karaoke person and you have some systems or you have some software, let me know. I'm gonna try to figure all that out. So it'll be fun. Invite your guests. The power of the invite, right? Just invite the guests to come check out our culture. I think it's very important. Right. October 15th, Tuesday, we will have a CE in-person training. We're EXP Realty is doing more of these in real life events, and our office is being used for that. There is a Zoom option for that as well, but for the CE credit, please try to come in. You can get your CE for Texas if you go on the Zoom, but there's going to be someone monitoring you. So that's another option. So, okay. And iHeart EXP, we are doing a donation to the Children's Advocacy Center in Collin County. So we're collecting needs like clothing, shoes, beddings, toys, books, dishes, small appliances, pots and pans. We have 4 drop-off locations. Our Plano office is one of them. Our Hearst office is one of them. So Judy Ratsamy, if you can print this flyer, please get that, put on the door, and then maybe contact you or put a box out there to collect. We have also our Frisco location and McKinney drop-off locations. So drop off by October 7th. October 8th, Black Tie Moving will pick up all the donations and actually bring it to our Plano office, and then we'll do a one big photo op. Can't remember which day, but Jennifer will remind us. So our team is creating a edible sheet of getting your sizes, shirt sizes. It's going to be the similar shirt that we had in the past, that blue one we had, and we're also going to bring a option for the ladies if they want that. So we're working on the sizes, how many we're ordering. What we're charging is $25 per shirt. That doesn't cover full cost, but at least helps out with some of the costs. So we'll do that. So if you need your shirt sizes, please let me know. Contact Jennifer for that. EXPCon. Calvin and I have the privilege to speak with Gene Frederick and Sean Murphy at one of the commercial events regarding growth, and just to be just amazed to be on the stage with Gene Frederick. He's the GOAT for that. So if you don't know who Gene Frederick is, you better Google him now. EXPCon. Highly recommend people go to this. I know that we're still looking for tickets for people. The main thing is get your butt over there, get your tickets, get your flights, get your hotel. We'll figure out the tickets when we get there. And if you're still needing a ticket, please let us know. Please let Jennifer know as we're building our list this week, and just making sure that, if you have a guest, you need a guest pass, we have extra guest tickets, let us know so we can work out all the logistics. If you're not part of our Facebook community, We Partners Network, We Community, this is important to get up on. We do have our WhatsApp group as well for announcements, but the Facebook community is as we continue to grow, invite guests. This is our private community that we can get to pour into, share things, and ask questions. And of course, as an agent on the residential side, we have our buyer toolkit. And is it? So, as we get started, we're gonna win. And I know there is a lot of Paul, you want to take over?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm excited about Miami for sure. Make sure you get there. just to be around greatness and see people that have won. And I'm just going to give you the way I've approached conventions the last 20 years is I go and I watch the speakers and I see myself speaking. Or I see myself winning. I visualize what's going to happen in my life. And the great thing about conventions is when you see these people that you realize they're just people like you and I. I mean, Gene Frederick, the entire organization is really his. But when he talks, he's a human being and he's a very humble man. And you can literally see yourself saying, wait a minute, I can have as many people on my team as Gene. And that's just my tidbit for going. Um, Stay quiet, stay at peace, and just take everything in. It's huge. It can radically change your life. I wouldn't be where I'm at today had I not attended all those events. The success that I've had prior to coming here is a lot to do with going to conventions because some conventions I went to, Judy, I wanted to quit. Like I was done. I was at my wits end. But I'd go to an event like this and I'd be refreshed. I'd be like, oh my God, I can do this. I can do this. And it just is so powerful. And everything in my life that I've succeeded at is by watching other people and realizing they go through struggles too, realizing they go through battles. And we're and at the end of the day, I like to say we're all jacked up. We're all messed up. We all have weird thoughts. We all have weird deals that we deal with. So it feels good to be around a group of people that are succeeding and watching them succeed and really in a humbling way. And I've been to a couple of VXP events. And of course, Daniel's a very humble man. And you can tell that within his group. TC's a very humble man. Judy Wang's very humble, just a humble group. And so, very important to be around a group like that because it expands what you start to believe you can do more. Like I run a lot. I ran 18 miles yesterday. I love it. But Daniel, when I go run a race with 10,000 other people, my time is almost 2 minutes faster per mile. That's ridiculous to think about. Absolutely insane. Now, what's crazy is yesterday I gave it my all. However, you put me with 5,500 other people, my times automatically improve. What happened? I was with people that were winning. That's what these events are about. Is you get to hang out with people that are winning and watching them win and then putting yourself and saying, "Hey, I can win too." I had a great week last week. By the way, raise your hands. Don't wait till the very end to raise your hands. Just raise your hands now. Get it out of the way. But I had a great week last week. I filmed 4 videos last week. My wins were really hanging out with Judy and TC, and just I learned so much from both of them. It's a process of learning from them. It's not like I just get to learn everything right. I mean, you hang out with them, you learn so much, you take it in, and every time I'm with Judy, she teaches me something new. Every time I'm with TC, he teaches me something new. And I just love being with this group for that reason and just learning and shutting up and letting them talk and asking them questions about how they do this or how do you do that. And it just, you can't do this by yourself. You have to have this team that Daniel has created for all of us and just immerse yourself in it. And last week I got to do that a lot. Brian and I got to film a video in his house, which was so cool because we filmed a video of his house promoting his house. And then we got to film a video inside his house of how we sold the house in a couple of days. And so that was just so much fun just to say, okay, we were here just a while ago talking about selling the house. Now we're here talking about how it is sold. So great week last week. I absolutely loved it. I want to say something. Last week, I trained on definite purpose, and I had a lot of great questions. A lot of people texted me and emailed me. So what I want to do is kind of live by example and just show you this is what I mean by live by purpose. So here's my week. Okay, uh, I will text 15 people a day. starting this week. So that'll be 75 people, brand new people that I've texted by the end of the week. Now, these are agents for Agent Attraction. Okay. I will call and talk to 3 people a day. So I will talk to an additional 15 people a day, actually speak live to them, talk to them on the phone. So throughout the week, for this week, I'll talk to 90 new people about the EXP opportunity. Now, I'm not trying to recruit them. I'm just introducing myself. Daniel gave me a great opening line when I call these people. Hello, my name is Paul Roberts. I'm licensed in real estate. I'm an investor, and I'm building teams in Texas, Florida, New Jersey, and Ohio. Done. And that's just my opening, and it allows me to talk to them even more. That's what I mean by living out your life. And so it's that simple. Don't confuse it. Don't think you have to have this scroll and you've got to, have everything crossed off. It's as simple as I will text 15 people a day. Okay. So please understand that it's not as difficult as you think. On top of that, Brian and I are putting together a 90-day accountability program for our new people that come on board. Real excited about that, just for people that want to be held accountable on the team and just teaching them. Brian is very good at teaching processes. I'm very good at big picture. We make an incredible team. So I'm excited about that 90-day accountability plan. And then this Wednesday, I am so excited. This is probably the biggest win I have is I got my pastor who has taught me so much in life. He's going to talk to 4 people that are part of the group here. And just to introduce him to them first before we introduce him to the whole world, if Daniel wants to. But this man has taught me so much about life, being a father, being a leader, being someone that can be accountable, being someone that can be responsible when things are tough. He's taught me so much. So I'm so excited that he gets to talk to 4 of my great friends Wednesday night. I'm excited about that. And I'm really excited to hang out with everybody Friday at the leadership meeting at Daniel's office. So great week, great last week. And I love what I do. I love being part of this team. It's an honor. When I speak to people on this team, I do so with great honor because this is what Daniel has created. And I have to respect that. I have to respect what he has built. And when you come into a group like this and you respect what he has built and you speak, I can't speak negative to TC and Judy when I hang out with them, because that Daniel created this, and what good would it do me to talk negative? So what happens is when you treat it with respect, you get so much more out of it. When you treat something with gratitude, you get so much more out of it. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this week. Thank you for letting me speak. I didn't mean to go on so long. I just got so much on my heart, and absolutely love this group, love this team.
Thank you, Paul. Hopefully my internet's a little bit more stable, but thank you for sharing that. Erico, you want to share some wins?
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Eriko. I'm from Houston, and my win is September. I mean, last week I had 2 closing, and one condo listing is under contract. And in September, I complete 11 leasing. So it was crazy month. And this week, actually last weekend, I picked up 3 potential buyers. I did Zoom consultation, and more likely they're going to work with me. So that's a great thing. And last week, I've been planning for a long time, but finally I organized that EXP Japanese group Zoom meeting. So we got together EXP Japanese agent all over United States, and we did exchange the information and educate ourselves, and also start explain about EXP benefit, like profit share, so on. So everybody's happy and everybody wants to continue to that meeting. So I'm planning to do another meeting, maybe November, and invite not only EXP agent, but the real estate licensed agent in United States who want to join with us. So that's a great win for me this month. And
Right.
yeah, and then it was great seeing you, Daniel, last week.
Yes,
Thank
you
you
too.
so
You
much.
too, Erica. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for taking charge and building a community within EXP, right? And just helping other shareholders in the company explain the model and understanding the difference from profit share versus revenue share, right? We have to learn that what's the difference from revenue versus profit, and that's a big difference. So I'm glad that you're sharing that, and I appreciate that. So, TC, you're up next.
Good morning, team. Wasn't feeling too well today, but dragged myself out of bed to join a meeting. This is the meeting I look forward to every week. How I can get pumped for the week, hearing everyone's win, sharing my wins, stimulate myself. And big wins for last week. I got to hang out with Paul, amazing Paul, aka Monkey King. How he's amazing. I mean, like I share with Paul. Oftentimes we, at least for myself, previous brokerage, I was at flat fee brokerage, and I feel like I'm on my own island. Like don't know anyone. We never have any kind of get together. And what I'm trying to say is, don't feel like you're on the island yourself. Call one of your colleagues. Hey, let's meet up for lunch. Let's meet up coffee. Let's do a video together. Myself, I want to do video. It's like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm doing it by myself. But if somebody call me up and invite me, hey, let's go shoot a video together. I'll shoot yours, you shoot mine. Let's do that. Call me up. I think the more connected we are, the you can gain that momentum, and you can share successes together. And just don't feel lonely out there. Just join us or call us to out for a coffee or such. Got 2 wins last week. Mr. Ray, Michael Hong, and Ben and I did an open house a couple weeks ago. Mega open house with a barbecue. Neighbor were impressed. The neighbor across the street reached out to me recently, want me to list her home. So Mr. Ray knocked on door, and I one evening, Friday evening before the open house, and got the conversation with this potential. Well, she may be selling, but at the moment she's wanting to list a house for lease. So at 1 p.m. today, Mr. Ray and I will be meeting the client to list her home. So I'm excited about that. A neighbor across the street, former neighbor, reached out to me, wanted to sell her home. She was very impressed with how I was able to sell my personal home within 2 days over ask, and so she's excited about that. And I think back, if I don't promote myself, if I'm being a secret agent, the neighbor won't know that I'm doing real estate, and they'll probably call another agent. So, in the past, I've seen neighbor list homes with other agent. Myself, I think, man, that could have been me. That could have been me. But because I'm being a secret agent, I'm not promoting myself through the neighborhood. Promote yourself to the neighbors. The easiest thing. Do social gathering, or when you go to a neighborhood party or such, just promote yourself. Let them know that you're a real estate agent on social media or such. And I think you get better connections with the neighbors. You already kind of have that warm connection with them. And really looking forward to meeting everyone, all the leaders this Friday. Want to make one last comment about EXP Con. I got invited by Daniel last year. This time I met Daniel in person for exactly a year ago. Known Daniel for a year, and was fortunate to be a guest to the EXP Con. I was very motivated. That conference is amazing. Hearing all the leaders sharing their story, their successes, sharing the best practice, sharing how they do it, how they, like, the ins and out of their success. You're hearing that. I mean, you're gonna try to come home and implement the what you learned from the conference. And I'm like, Paul, I been in real estate for 16 years. Just this last year, I've been to like probably almost 10 conferences already. But prior to that, I was a secret agent. I was never going to any kind of conference and such, but I've learned so much from conferences. And I mean, if you can come to EXPCon, please come. Just like Daniel said, if you don't have, if you can't afford the pass, just come and hang out at the lobby. of you in Florida, just come and hang out with us. Just want to end there. Have an amazing week, everyone.
Thank you, TC. Appreciate it very much. And yes, I'm glad to have met you. And also that you made that jump to invest in yourself to come check it out. And like I said, hey, check it out. Check out the culture. See what you make your own business decision. I was never pushing you, but at the same time, it's like you got to experience it. So I'm glad that you did. And I
I
can see the
actually
big
signed up.
change.
I signed up like day 2 of the conference.
It's great.
This is home to me,
It's good.
especially the
Thank
team,
you.
especially your team.
Thank you, TC. All right, Michael Hong. Huang. I guess it's Hong because it's Vietnamese, right? Hong.
Morning, guys. Good morning, team. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I always find this meeting very motivational. Kind of start my week off right, hearing so many positive stories and so many positive wins from everybody. A small win for myself last week. We were able to get a qualified tenant for our client on her rental property. Previously, she was using a real estate agent, and her market or her property was just sitting on the market for a while. We took over that rental property about 2.5 weeks ago, and it took us about 2 weeks to find a qualified tenant. So that was a very huge win for myself. Small but huge win. Gained confidence in the process. Learned to have how to handle the transaction and talk to the client and all the good stuff. So small but huge win for myself. Huge shout out to TC for all the guidance he provided. Kind of walked me through the whole process. So thank you so much. Happy Monday. Hope everybody have a great week. Thank you.
Thank you,
Doing an
Michael.
amazing
Appreciate
job,
it.
Michael. Keep it up.
Keep it up. That's right. We're here to support you. So,
Thank you,
Brian,
guys.
you're next, Brian.
Okay, sorry, I had to unmute there. So thanks for the opportunity. I am really excited. This past week, had some really good wins in terms of getting my first deal going. House is under contract, and as Paul said, we sold it fast, and I had a lot of help from Paul and Carolyn and TC. I'm starting to hear kind of a recurring theme here where TC is a huge help to everyone. So big shout out to him. Carolyn is a huge help as well. Even as new as she is to the business, she is fantastic. So thank you. Thank you. I got the list of things that the buyer thinks we need to fix. So I'll be working on that the next couple of days, but we've got a closing scheduled for the 23rd. So it's going to happen fast, and very excited about that. As far as my purpose this week, it's to get going on recruiting, as Paul talked about. I'm going to text at least 15 to 20 people a day at a minimum. And also being in Florida now, I'm going to reach out to as many EXP agents as I can down in Southwest Florida, at least, just to get to know some folks, go for coffee, things like that. And then continue to work with Paul on Texas as well. So very excited about that. Very excited about EXP Con. And, I would just reiterate what Paul said, because I've, being in the agency business for the last 30 years. And as the guy who was actually the owner of the agency in the insurance world, there was a lot of times where I was just worn out even before getting to the conference, because we spent so much time and energy, just in the planning. And I got to tell you, like, when I would get there, all of our sales agents getting together, sharing stories, sharing their wins would just completely re-energize me. And, just coming into it, you kind of feel like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I got to be on point. But it was just, it always, like, I would leave there and go, I am fired up, for the next 90 days. When's the next, big meeting that we're going to have? So I would just encourage everybody who hasn't already made the decision to check it out to, at least consider going, because it really can be a life-changing, event for you. All you got to do is meet that one person, that puts that idea in your head or gives you that vote of confidence, or just, you know, something that sort of clicks and changes for you. Because that's what that's the real purpose of these events, is to do that, you know, for us. So anyway, have a great week, and I look forward to the big meeting on Friday.
Thank you, Brian. Yes, it's important to be at those events. And, you know, there's a couple things, production, there's growth, there's mindset, there's leadership. There's so many things that you can, when you go to these EXPCon, especially EXPCon, they have different sessions for wherever your path you're taking. So it's not just about growth. And, you know, one thing I want to share with you guys about how do we use our words? I really believe that it's attraction, right? You guys are all here because of the attraction, not because somebody recruited you, not because I recruited you. It has nothing to do with that. It was the attraction. So I want to change our words today, that we don't use the word recruiting, and we want to use the word attraction. And that is actually what we're doing, right? We're attracting good partners coming to this network, this organization together. So change that mindset a little bit and just say, you know, who can I attract to be a partner with me? So, all right. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Judy Wang.
Yes, many things to talk about last week. First, you know, thank you, Daniel, for that event. Yeah, and till
Which event? You got to be specific.
one Tuesday,
Okay.
the Hispanic Heritage event that my friend, very good nice friend from Tampa, visited us, and he attended there too. And Daniel really had a conversation with him, and I actually brought him home at 1:30 at night. I'm like, thank you so much for that. So, and but also that so many connections throughout the week, and you know, the next day met up with Paul. We went to Sherman, did a video, and really get to know the builders there and how to pronounce K Hovnanian. So, you know, so just things that, you know, within the group that we help each other to do. And those are the things that, you know, you can do yourself, but you know, when you do it with others, like Paul said earlier, you can do it better. And so then also had a call with Rashada, where we, you know, try to meet with each other, like accountability call or meeting each week. And we figured out, you know, how to use KV Core, the CRM. And that's another win for me, that, you know, finally set up the CRM. Although I'm not using KV Core, but that KV Core is very powerful. So, and because he has market update, he has where you can assign yourself a task and how to follow up and how to see what property that people looked at. So definitely, I know it's a little bit complicated to set up, but once it's set up, it's actually very useful. And then can have all the work with no fun. So I met up with Anna and Anna's sister on Friday. We went to Red River Dance Club. So I had a blast there. So just, you know, a lot of people and Saturday, gotta talk about Saturday. I met up with Charlie, did an open house with him. And, you know, talking about how earlier, Daniel, you talk about how their team, you know, gets so successful doing, it's the little things. So he was showing me, I mean, I think he's okay to share with everyone because he shared with me, right? So he said, oh, it's the little things like the air freshener. When you visit the house, put some throughout the house, and when you come in, it just feels good. And the staging, the everything just meticulous, good, you know, it's just how it feels. So everybody comes in, I can feel that they all like the house. So and then also and then they update the owner once a week. So those are the things that how to do the best service for the owner, and then that's how you win the next listing. So that's my update for the week.
Thank you, Judy. That's a lot, and you're on fire. And just plugging with the other partners, it's important. I'm glad that you got to do an open house with Charlie and learn. We get to learn from each other. When I share, we were sitting around this big round table. We're bringing value to the table. So, all right, and that's value. So, all right, Andy, are you back in Denver? Or are you still in Houston?
Sorry, I got it unmute. I'm in Denver. Hey everybody. So wins, I went under contract last week for a first time home buyer. We only looked at properties for 1 day. Magical. Sometimes it takes a year, sometimes it takes a day. You never know, it's got to work. Also write another offer yesterday, but we didn't win. And out of the blue, I got a call from somebody trying to list a house and buy a house at the same time. So I have a listing appointment this afternoon. This all happened while I'm out of town. Every time when I go out of town. So I went to Houston as well, support Josie. I saw Daniel and Calvin and other commercial people there. It always, whenever I go out of town, it's always something is happening, right? But not by chance, right? I think a lot of the listing appointments from social media effort, they saw my profile and just called me. I don't know them. So I'm meeting them today. A couple things I want to say is I told Daniel that I'm going to come down to Dallas because I'm in Denver. I need to come down to Dallas one day when you have a great event. I need to see you guys, right? I met TC before. A lot of you guys I haven't seen in person. TC and I actually roomed together at ESPCon, so do go. ESPCon is a thing. Also, I want to thank you for Daniel and Calvin and Paul, everybody here putting this group together. I'm probably one of the only one that is not in Dallas, right? However, I'll get a call from Calvin when I post something on social media. Calvin's like, haha, what are you doing? That's funny, things like that. Daniel also give me a call here and there. So although I'm far away, I never feel really far away from the leadership, from the group here. I'm on this call every week. That's where I get my energy to go. A lot of networking opportunities just through you guys, right? So when I went to Houston, I met with people that from China, from Taiwan, a local Houston agent that I would have never met because I'm a part of this group, I get to meet all these people. The biggest win for me this past Friday, I took my son, who's 16-year-old, to Josie's meeting. So I told him that daddy has to work too. His money just doesn't fall on tree, right? So that's my share, but thank you, everybody.
Andy, it was great to meet your son, and just to share with him how much you do share about him. And I think he, just hearing it from a third party, from Uncle Daniel, and I actually had the opportunity to share with his son about the EXP model. I just shared a little glimpse of this technology that Glenn Sanford created, this little software, this little video game, and he was like, "Really?" So just to see that spark in Andy's son, because Andy, son lives in Houston, he's in Denver, right? So a blended family, and just seeing that, and I'm hoping that from there the relationship continues to grow stronger as he grows up to be a young adult, and realizes how hard Andy works for the family and to take care of everything that he wants, tries to take care of. So thank you, Andy, for sharing. It was good seeing you. All right, anyone else? Any other wins? Jennifer.
All right, so Brandon and I actually are under contract for our first investment home. It's huge for us, yeah. So fingers crossed, it's under contract, hoping all goes well. So that's huge for us. 4 courses into my real estate course, so 2 more courses to go, and then I take my exam for my license.
Good. Can't wait for that. So it's exciting buying your investment home, investing together, and building that wealth. You're, right now 1 child, maybe in the future more. Who knows? Yeah. But it's always what we're doing is building that for our next generation. Same thing about our platform here of our network is building for that next generation. All right. Anyone else? Ella, Justine, any wins? You can unmute. Don't be shy.
Hi, good morning, everyone. So I'm Justin. Actually, next week, me and my husband and our baby, are going back to our condo unit. So it's terrifying and exciting for both of us.
So you're going back to the condo unit?
Yes, just the
So
three
what
of
what ha-
us.
what
No,
happened
no.
before?
Actually now, we're staying at my parents' house.
Oh, for the help for the baby and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, now no help. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
So, all right. I guess that's a win too. Can be a win. Stay positive. Stay positive. All right. Ella.
Hi everyone, good morning. Um, Still the same for me here. Still helping my sister with her mini mart business, and yeah, still and helping my mom as well in our
That's good.
house.
That's good. That's good. Well, I appreciate you and Justine helping on the back end. A lot of stuff like middle of the night. I think sometimes Ella and Justine think like, when do I sleep? Because I'm like randomly texting at different times. Jennifer too. Jennifer's like, the heck. So appreciate everything. Andy, you raise your hand again, or no? If
I
not,
don't think he unraised it.
okay, no worries. Judy Ratsamy, anything?
Sure, I can share a few wins. Good morning. Thank you, Daniel, for always being consistent on this call and all the leaders that show up. I've fallen off a little bit, just had a lot of life happening, but it doesn't stop me from the grind, right? And it doesn't stop me from connecting. So I am taking my C101 class for CCIM. Those are evenings, Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 8. So that's always good because I'm elevating myself. I'm learning. I'm becoming better at my craft. And then Katie and Jenny have a couple of listings that have hit the market. I'm helping them manage some marketing with that. And I've got a new office listing in Mansfield that just hit the market on Friday. So if you guys have any questions or have any buyers, let me know. I've got one commercial contract waiting to be executed this week, one executed last week. So just a lot of wins, staying busy, just happy to be healthy and alive.
Thank you, Judy.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll close out. Oh, Katie, you have your hand raised. Try to unmute Katie.
Hi, good morning, guys. Thank you, Daniel, once again for always being showing great leadership every Monday morning. You are so, and I'm so inspired by you. I just got to give you all the cookie points here. But I greatly appreciate you. So my wins for last week, yes, most definitely. I have Judy helping me on some listings here that we need to unload. So if you guys have any buyers, feel free to reach out to us. I'm also working on 2 other car washes in Houston right now, negotiating back and forth. It's a roller coaster ride, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So just keep going, guys, and let's get these wins for the remainder of the year. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Katie. All right. Well, I'm going to kind of close out, unless Paul had other things to share. Really wanted to take it back in for you guys. We are a family, we're a community, and we're here for each other. As a leader, I see different things from the front side. I see the back side. I see not the good side, right? I see a lot of things, and I know that God has placed me here to be a light, not just myself. I know that there's other leaders in this organization, and as we continue to grow, we need to continue to stay focused, right, on building this community, building this legacy, building this organization together, right? This is not my organization, okay? And this is our organization together, and it's how we want to build it, right? And I just want to completely stress that as this is not just a real estate club. This is not just a real estate organization. This is our family. This is our work family, personal family as well, because sometimes we mix business and personal together, right? Your children need to know that, right? So sometimes they say, oh, don't mix the business and don't take it home. Well, if you're in real estate and you're building a legacy for your children, they need to be part of it. They need to understand it, right? Just like Andy bringing his son to work, right? To see it, right? So I really want to stress that. And as we continue to believe, it is not just a belief, it's actually reality. It's not just a belief that we believe in this. This is the reality. So just pray for other people that are struggling. The market is tough, right? We share our wins, but there's people who don't have those wins. They don't feel like they have those wins and they don't want to get on here. Encourage them to get on. Encourage them that, like, hey, even though you didn't have a win this week, but the win is getting on the call. I see Andy Vo every week getting on this call. He's also has a full-time job, but he's willing to get on this call, right? Cindy, his wife, her mom's not feeling well. That's why Cindy has been taking, and I told Cindy, just take care of your family first. Family's always going to be first, right? Business can come later. So, pray for Andy and Cindy as they, deal with the health issues of their the mom and stuff like that. There's a lot of things going on, and just know that we're all here for each other. Reach out to the other partners. Just because they're not in your downline or upline or whatnot doesn't mean you can't reach out to them, right? I reach out to other affiliate partners, see how they're doing, right? Because we're all in this company together. We own it together. We have to take ownership, okay? So I just wanted to stress that for this week is, as we get busy and so many things going on, just remember where you're here for a reason, right? You're here for a purpose, and let's make an impact. And this month for October we have our EXP Community Impact month. Let's make a difference, not only for our own family, but for the community. So I want to kind of close that out as we think about it. As I drive down to Houston again, I'm glad I have autopilot. Pray that the thing works. And I will see you back on Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow. Erica, if you have time, maybe I can meet up with you in Houston. I'll be downtown, but you guys have a great week. This is just Monday. Tomorrow's October 1st. It's a new month, and we only have 3 months left of the year. Can you imagine? So I'm going to give my peace signs. Let's see if Apple does something. There we go. We're going to celebrate this week. And then if I do this, I think we get some balloons or get fireworks. So, all right. You guys have a great week, and I appreciate you guys getting on. I love you guys. And just, remember to pray for the group as we continue to grow. All right. See you guys.